Let the past die. Kill it if you have to, unless...
Oh, you want your old audience back because you ruined it with the last movie.
Yeah, so the trailer dropped today for Lucasfilm and Disney's The Rise of Skywalker. Actually, the second teaser trailer. This is the one I guess they showed at D23 over the weekend.
Right.
And literally half the trailer, when you sent it to me, I was like, what do you mean it's all clips from the original trilogy?
Half the trailers, the original and prequel.
And prequel. Literally, they went through and they used footage from the original trilogy and the prequel for half of this teaser, and there's very, very little shown of the actual movie. They're just trying to push all the nostalgia buttons. Now, this is a teaser, so they probably will show more. I'm assuming there will be a final trailer that actually tells you what the plot is. But looking at the trailer and comparing notes with that god-awful plot leak from last week, I think the plot leak is the movie.
Or parts of it, yeah.
I think it's parts of the movie. I think that garbage plot leak that we had might actually be what we're getting based on a couple of the images that we saw in the trailer. Brace yourself.
What few you saw from the new movie. But before we get into this...
Before we get into it, thank you, because I tend to rant. Before you get into this video, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants here on Clownfish TV. We passed 50,000 subs. We'd love to hit 50,000 more by the end of the year. We'd like to hit 100,000. Who wouldn't like to hit 100,000?
Right.
Who wouldn't want to hit a million?
Lofty goals. I was going to say, why don't we just go for a million?
Let's just go for a million. Let's go for a million by the end of the year.
100,000. That's not that much. 1 million. Sorry.
Billion subs.
There you go.
Yes, make Clownfish TV the first billion sub channel on YouTube.
No, that's not gonna happen.
We'll show PewDiePie where his face belongs.
No, that's
below
not.
ours on the ranking. No, I'm kidding. Sort of. I'm sort of kidding. Anyway,
No.
Rise of Skywalker second trailer. Yeah, so pulling up some images here. Well, one, we got Dark Rey. We'll talk about that. This is misleading. I don't think we're actually going to get Dark Rey.
Or if we do, it's going to be like short-lived, and then she's going to kick the Emperor out of her body or whatever and turn back to Rey.
Turn back to Rey.
Rey.
Oh my God, that's her full name. They're finally going to reveal her full name, and it's Rey. So yeah, half of the trailer clips from the Star Wars saga. Now it is kind of fitting, given that they're going to wrap it up.
It's also fitting in the fact that we've heard from several sources that they're going to somehow tie all the old movies into this one by going into the past in some way, so that kind of also, lends credibility to those. But yeah, it is fitting that they're going through it. But you'd think they're going through it, they would start with the prequels.
You would think they're going kind of, not really. Yeah, that is kind of a huge, WTF. We're going through the original. No, because here's why. Here's why. Because many fans still don't like the prequels. So let's start with what people like the most. Let's put a lot of Empire in there. People like Empire. You like Empire. You like Yoda, right? You like Bespin. You like the Emperor. We just have a couple clips of Jedi to remind you Billy D. Williams is coming back and he's going to be in the Falcon again. Then we're going back to the prequels, which, this doesn't make
No, because what's going on with this is he's voicing over that whole thing you hear all the time about 1,000 generations have passed down their knowledge to you and all that. So you'd think they start with the furthest back or even further back, and move forward, but they don't.
They're just going in, I guess, not necessarily in chronological order in the movie universe, but chronological release order. And it is kind of weird. They actually should have started with Anakin, but again, they want to get people's attention. Oh, look, it's Luke. Oh, look, it's the Falcon.
It's the twin sons. The first
image
you see is the twin sons.
Yeah, remember that? Don't you get the feel goods from that?
That's pretty much what they're doing.
That makes you feel all warm and fuzzy. We're going to make you feel all warm and fuzzy. So yeah, they go through and again, I'm like, God, I don't want to fall for this because I know what they're doing. I know what you're doing, Lucasfilm. You're trying to get the old school fans back because you know how pissed they are.
Right. So that's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to bring it back, which it should have been, all connected from the beginning. But they're trying to bring it back around. They're trying to give them what they wanted with The Force Awakens, and they really didn't get.
Right. So, yeah, the only way you're going to see Han, Luke, and Leia together is, stock footage.
Right.
Well, we're going to talk about Leia, too, and she looks weird, and I'm going to tell you.
I don't think she looks that bad, but go
ahead. Her clothes and her face, if you really stop it and look at it, you can tell they did some touch-up in CG.
Of course you can, because that's what you do. I mean, you're someone who messes with those programs. It doesn't look, in the quick flash it's not that bad. Continue.
No. I was going to say, you said about bring it back. I was going to say bring sexy back, and then it landed on the image of charred Anakin. I'm like, not too sexy. No. I don't know. People have wondered for years, does Darth Vader have his junk, or did it get burnt
I
off?
don't know. I never.
So he might not be that
never
sexy.
thought, let's lift the robes and find out.
I don't know. I don't want to know. But yeah, so they go through, and they talked about before about the possibility of either time travel in Star Wars, which is complete bullshit, and I hope to God they don't do that, or Star Wars greatest hits from KTEL Records. We're gonna do that forced flashback, and we're gonna walk through the entire...
did in this trailer.
Yeah, that's what this is. This is Star Wars greatest hits until we get into... And they don't show much from The Last Jedi. Force Awakens, people like The Force Awakens. We have, I think, is this the only... Yeah, that's the only... Okay, they have the Force touch... Sometimes
keep going.
When we touch. Yeah. But then this is Force Awakens. So they literally almost cut The Last Jedi.
They do have the ships and stuff in here too.
The only time you're going to see Luke and Leia together in this...
and they weren't really together.
They weren't really together. It was Force projection Luke, hollow Luke, whatever. Oh, they do show this. Okay, so yeah, they show a little bit of Last Jedi, but not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. So, now we're getting into the spoiler territory. And they're on another desert planet that's apparently not Tatooine, not Jakku, not Geonosis. We don't know, but it's just
they like desert planets.
They like desert planets. They're easy to film.
I
guess. Bringing it back around, if you want to hit that nostalgia drum, they should went back to Tatooine.
Yeah, but they aren't going to do that.
I don't think they're going to Tatooine. Better not be freaking Batu, because nobody cares. The only reason Batu looks the way it does is it apparently was originally designed to be Tatooine.
Right, pretty much.
And
they had to change it, so they just thought we already have this going, so let's just keep it this way.
God. But yeah, I mean the big thing from the trailer that does kind of, what is this? A festival, music festival? Is this Burning Man? Is that the man they're burning? Why do they have kites?
Well, Disney's new thing right now on their show they're doing on for the World Showcase is with kites.
Is this? Oh my God! They found Epcot.
I'm just saying.
This is new Epcot. This is the Epcot reimagining right here. Look, they got festivals, and they're kites, and are those color bomb things that they do? Like nothing says like World Day, International World Day, than those color bomb things that they do.
Know.
Is that what they're doing? The fireworks, but not quite fireworks.
I have no idea.
I didn't even catch that. This is so dumb. Okay, so Leia, they CG'd her closing because it's actually leftover footage from The Force Awakens.
Right.
So you can kind of tell they did her hair, and her vest looks like plastic because it's CG. They did not show the giant penis monster.
They didn't. Now you mention it.
I really wanted more space dick in my trailer. I just wanted to know how fucked this movie actually is, and they did not put the giant space dick in the trailer because they wanted to get people to the theater.
Before they would give them the space
Before
stick.
they stick the face stick in their faces.
Space stick, not face stick.
space stick. That's his Kenner name.
Space stick.
We had Hammerhead, we had Walrus Man, we had Yak Face, now we have Space Stick.
That's right.
That's his Kenner action figure name.
We used to change the names, like yeah. So I mean, we used to call him Buttface.
Buttface Walrus Man with he did look like he had testicle chin, Bolchinian.
Yeah,
or
we
something.
call him Buttface.
Yeah,
it's like reverse Buttface. We call it like a sideways Buttface. We call him Buttface.
So Leia's hanging out in Pandora, I guess, now. But I mean, it's good that they're using Carrie Fisher. But
I don't think it looks that bad.
It doesn't. I mean, I have to see it move more. They just showed like a quick flash of it, but they did have to change her clothes, obviously, because she's probably wearing the same thing she wore in The Force Awakens. So I'm like, now they got to like write the whole movie around the stock footage.
They probably just had somebody put an outfit on and then just put her face on it.
Yeah, I mean
that would be the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so they
it's probably somebody standing there and then just superimposed her face.
So it's kind of her, kind of Carrie. That's how they just shove the credits. Kinda Carrie Fisher.
Yeah.
As, Princess Leia, played by Kinda Carrie Fisher.
There you go.
And whatever the serial number is on the computer. Yeah, I mean it's tragic, but I mean, I don't know what they can do with this. They back themselves into a corner because they have to use the stock footage that they have and like write the movie around the stock footage. And also get a shout out to
well,
the
they
theme
did
parks.
kind of write it around. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. They admitted that they're doing that. Let's see what else, because so we got ships and ships. It's like chess.
It's like chess.
It's like, look, here's our chess pieces. Here's their chess pieces.
We got more ships.
And then we got, we got this going on. I don't know what's going on here.
New people. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Go for it.
Okay, so remember in the awful, possible, rumored plot of this movie, they said about C-3PO getting they put the wrong drive in and he turns evil?
Yeah.
We got red-eyed 3PO, so I'm assuming either he's the Valentine love bot, or he's, possessed and evil.
Nobody wants a love bot at 3PO.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, he's out there like playing Cupid. Look, I'm my heart for eyes. No, it looks like
he's gonna get those ships together.
That's right.
Poe and Finn are totally gonna get together in this movie because of 3PO.
Hard-eyed 3PO says so.
But they did this already in episode 2.
I know.
They did it in episode 2, and that was probably the worst part of the movie. But they did it already. Why would you do it again?
Well, you have to stop yourself. Why would you do this? That could apply to many things.
You already had a Death Star. Why would you do it again and again?
No, it's not. It's a star killer because it's bigger. That's a line that guys can use.
Okay.
It's bigger.
It's bigger. This kind of proves, too, they're supposed to have Star Destroyers with okay, this is like sharks with lasers on their heads. Mm-hmm. Speaking of the Austin Power references, they're supposed to have Star Destroyers with Death Star lasers.
Right.
That shoot.
So that kind of played into the
right.
what we're hearing, too.
Right. So that's so instead of having one big Death Star, they probably have a whole fleet of little mini Death Stars, and they're just going to go around and, just do some damage to the planets.
Now, this is where Rey's playing boomerang with a lightsaber. She, throws it, and then they have a point of her catching it again. And why is she running around with a red thing on her one hand? I have no idea.
Maybe she accidentally cut her hand off when
she has her hand.
Boomeranged.
Because she grabs it with a hand. So she has her hand, but she's got some red ribbon on it. And then here they're fighting. Oh, I got my lightsaber.
That is probably the ruins of the Death Star.
Yeah, so I'm thinking too. Which plays into what they said, that they come in and they end up getting the whatever they're looking for.
Yeah, on the Death Star.
On the Death Star.
The magic box where Palpatine's ghost
on
is
the
hiding.
Death Star.
And
now they show evil Sith Rey. Which we honestly think what they're going to do with this is you said Force vision.
Yeah, it's going to be a vision like, oh, look, Palpatine's ghost will be like, hey, baby.
Look how powerful you can be.
I can make you super powerful, and I'll give you a double-bladed lightsaber.
Yeah, or she does get, the rumor was that he tries to possess her and he can't, so it could have been just, but then she wouldn't have time to change her clothes.
I'm going to change my clothes and build a lightsaber.
Or he's showing her what she could be. I don't know. You know damn well they're not going to make her evil. Because she is their precious darling. She is the Mary Sue of Star Wars. They're not gonna make her evil.
They're bringing Palpatine back just so Rey can put him down for good.
Right, because he was already killed.
He was already dead, but it was problematic because the men handled Palpatine, so we have to bring him back so a woman can show him where his face belongs. Good.
That's right.
So a woman can show him where his face belongs.
That's right. So I'm just saying, why bring him back just to kill him again? Oh, I know, because you're trying to make your new one feel like the classics and people come back and watch it.
Well, they already killed off Snoke.
Look, I got 2 blades.
She's got...
Look, I'm Darth Maul.
What would her Sith name be?
I have no idea.
Darth Sue?
Let's say something there.
Darth Ray Ray?
Darth Ray Ray.
Darth Ray Ray. Darth Oblivious.
It's Ray Ray, because you need one for each.
Ray Ray.
It's Ray Ray.
Darth Ray Ray. Oh my god.
Or she's going to be called Darth something else, and then as her weapon's called the Ray Ray.
The Ray Ray. Yeah, so, look, if those rumors are true, I gotta tell you, I think this is gonna be a trash movie. I think people are going to go see it. I think it's going to make a lot of money. You know, I'm pretty much checked out after Last Jedi. I don't really care. But it is interesting to see the marketing that they are really pushing original trilogy to get people into the theater.
They are. That's my takeaway from it, is that you know, it might not be too terrible because they're really going back to the original stuff. But we won't know until it airs. Of course, we'll go see it because it's our job to cover it. Do I want to go see it? Not really. And this is the first time I can actually say I didn't want. I wasn't even excited to go see The Last Jedi until I saw it.
We went to Solo opening weekend, for God's sake.
Solo I wasn't too excited about either, but I did think it wasn't that bad.
We took a hit. We went to Solo in a virtually empty theater.
And it wasn't terrible.
It wasn't terrible. It wasn't great. It
no.
should have been on. Should have been a TV series, probably.
Right, and even Squid King said that. He said if they had done Solo as a television series like The Mandalorian, he thinks it would have gone over better. He said Rogue One would have made a really good TV series too, and he's not wrong.
They're doing it now.
I know, well, it's a prequel. Anyway.
Darth Ray is going to be a what if. They're going to do a what if episode
of Darth Ray
in Star Wars with
10 to 1, it's a vision, or if he tries to possess her, shows her this and she kicks him out or something like that, because we will not have Rey go to the dark side because she is their darling and that can never happen. Plus, you can't have a man possess a woman. You can't do that. You can't do that anymore.
Well, we know that Palpatine is a force rapist. He force raped Shmi and got her preggers.
So you definitely can't have him possess a woman. So
yeah, it's really creepy. Is he gonna like make her preggers? That would be. He's just a creepy dude.
Yeah, he's not gonna make her.
He's a bad guy. Okay, so we're gonna wrap this one up. We're gonna keep an eye on this. Not too terribly excited.
I mean, I'll go see it and we'll see. But if it sounds very close to what we're hearing with the rumors, and I'm just like, oh god,
they can't fix this. They can't fix it.
They're trying to fix it, but I don't think they can fix it. I mean, they just, I still can't understand how we ended up with The Last Jedi. I really can't.
Because nobody was watching. They hired Rian Johnson, and nobody was paying attention, and he just did what he wanted to do.
Care for The Force Awakens, but if you kept that consistent, it might not have been too terrible, and it might have been okay. It's just that The Last Jedi just completely just threw everything off. So anyway.
Okay, we're going to wrap this one up. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. We are going to have at least one other Star Wars video today. We got something we want to talk about regarding D23 news. We'll talk about that later. So, talk to you then.
Okay, bye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Clownfish TV. Please consider supporting the channel. Go to clownfishsupport.com. That's clownfishsupport.com. And if you want to join our community, go to clownfishtalk.com. That's clownfishtalk.com. Please subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications. We will talk to you next time.